What's up, y'all? It's Kaya with SHEEN Magazine. We're here today at the Financial Freedom Conference. I'm so excited. We can't wait to get into it. What's up, y'all? It's Kaya. We're here with Alexis Skyy today. Give the people a little background about what you do.
Hi y'all, so it's Alexis Skyy. As you guys know, of course I'm an influencer, but I am more than just an influencer and a pretty face. I have stepped into the financial world, y'all, and I'm so excited. I put this event together in literally 2 weeks with my PR, and I'm just so excited to just have all these beautiful, impactful ladies tonight speaking, and we do have a male speaker, and I'm not going to forget about that, but just spreading the importance of financial literacy and how important it is to have that in your life, apply it to your life, and not only the importance of it, or how to start your own financial business yourself. So you'll be having so many gems tonight in this room, and yeah.
Love that. So what does financial freedom mean to you personally?
Personally, financial freedom means being able to do what you want, where you want, how you want. So not having to clock in, be your own boss. If I want to go to Mexico tomorrow and be on my computer, all I want to have is Wi-Fi, my computer, and the beach, okay?
Exactly, I love that.
Yes.
So what's one piece of financial advice that you wish you knew earlier on in your career?
I wish that earlier in my career I knew how to save money and where to invest my money at. I feel like, I've always made money. I've never had a time where I wasn't making money. I just didn't have the right people to tell me where to invest. So I would have been got investment properties a long time ago, would have invested my money in stocks a long time ago. So yeah, just investing my money in the right places.
So what's your advice for women, especially women of color, who want to start taking their finances serious, especially in 2025? Because I know it's hard in this economy today. So for people who want to really get out there and start taking their finances serious, what's your advice?
My advice would be to get into rooms like this. I promise you, your environment is so important. The conversations are different. You learn how to ask the right questions. You learn how to network with the right people who actually have the results that you want, because everybody's at a different place in their journey. Some people don't have their credit together yet. They don't have businesses yet. They may be in a place where they're still robbing Peter to pay Paul and living from check to check, and that's been normal and that's been normalized. But when you get in rooms like this, you realize that that's not normal. Not everybody is broke, and in economies like this, there's big opportunity that's being created, and when you get into these rooms, you get access. So I would say get into rooms where access is granted.
Very true. I love that. Yeah. So what does financial freedom mean to you personally? So in one word.
Yes, so financial freedom to me means power. It gives you power to choose. It gives you power to have options. It gives you power to be able to create and develop legacies. It gives you options that people who are in lack and who are impoverished don't have.
Yes. And give the people a little background about who you are and what you do.
I'm an online success coach. I coach entrepreneurs on how to become successful online, and I am a licensed life insurance agent in over 17 states.
Period. Long resume. So what are you most excited for attendees to walk away with today?
Today, I'm very excited for people to learn how to become financially free in the financial service industry. We're going to educate people today. We're going to give a lot of knowledge. So when people leave today, they're going to learn a lot of different ways on how they could develop skill sets in the financial service industry.
Love that. Thank you. So how do you typically advise beginners to start building their wealth portfolio with limited income? Because some people don't have a lot to start with. So people who look to you guys and they're like, I don't have that much to start with. What is your advice to them?
My advice is, if you don't have a lot to start with, you just have to get started somewhere. So that could be start researching online on whatever that niche is. Figure out what that niche is that you're interested in this industry, whether it's trading, whether it's taxes, whether it's becoming a life insurance agent, whether it's credit. Start researching it first and then find you a mentor and then go from there.
Heavy on that. Say that again. Find a
mentor and go from there.
Yes, love that. Thank you so much, Tiffany.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I am a 7-figure taxes, credit, and content coach. Everything is driven by the content aspect, though.
Yes, ma'am. So what's your advice for women, especially women of color, who want to take control of their finances?
Oh gosh, that's such a good question. I'm so glad she asked me that. So my advice for a woman who wants to take control of her finances is just to put yourself out there. Don't be scared to post the content. Post that shit. I don't know if I can, post it. Okay, your camera, a tripod, and a ring light, you can do amazing things. So don't be scared to get your content, and remember, everything is content, and then post it. Nobody can give you money if you don't post and they don't know about you. So the best advice I could give is don't be scared, go to God, let him establish it first, and then come post it relentlessly and don't give up.
I love that.
Yeah.
So how do you hope that this conference impacts people in our community long term, doing things like this?
I hope that it impacts people in a positive way. I hope that it encourages you to know that you could do it. I hope that our individual story shows you, you know, all the things that were thrown at us, all the limitations, all the stereotypes, and how we were able to rise above. And I hope that it just lets you know, like, you can do it too. God is no respecter of person, okay? So what he does for me, he'll do even greater for you. So I hope that you walk away from this empowered, impacted, and that you know that if you just start, you know, and you just be consistent and you just continue, that you will be successful. Like, literally, there's an algorithm now, so there's no way you can't. Like, you can't fail. It's literally fail-proof.
That's real. That's real. What does financial freedom mean to you?
So to me, financial freedom means just that. It means freedom. The freedom to do what you want to do. The freedom, like, I'm a mom. I have a grown child and I have a small 9-year-old child. So the freedom to be able to be there for your kids, show up to their school, show up to their events, be able to, like, buy whatever you want from them. If we go somewhere, we don't have to be like, there's a limit on what you can get. Like, you know, like how the white people do it. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, a good example of that, I took the whole family to Disney World, and it felt so good to just be like, get whatever you want, you know? So I feel like that's my idea of financial freedom. No limits, no limitations, exactly.
That's real. Love that.
My name is CEO Lili. I am, I'm in the pet industry and also credit, funding, and tax industry also.
Okay, so you do a couple different things.
I do, yeah.
Okay, period. So what's one piece of financial advice you wish you knew earlier on in your career?
Oh man, that you need a team off rip. Like, don't think you can do everything by yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself by doing marketing and hiring a team and, you know, talking to clients, customer service. Get a team in the beginning if you can, because that's gonna take you to the next level.
Right.
Yeah.
So what if you can't?
If you can't, then you need to tap in, because I can teach you how to do it for half the price.
Y'all heard it here first.
Yes.
So how do you balance your brand and all of your businesses while also still growing financially?
Oh man, that's a good question, but it goes back to, like, my team. If I didn't have a team helping me on the back end, that would really, like, you know, kind of keep me off balance. But my team keeps me on point. Every single week they tell us the tasks that they have to do and how to serve our clients correctly.
Men are doing an amazing thing as it relates to coming together in the community, but women are doing an amazing thing too. As the economy shifts, it's super important for us to diversify our wealth portfolios, our assets, and these are women that have been doing it for a while. You see Alexis bringing together amazing people. You see Barbie bringing amazing people. You see CL bringing. You see Chyna doing it. You see Miss Tiffany doing it. So it was important for us right now to do it because we got to close that wealth gap in the Black communities particularly. So that's why we did it. We chose to do it this time because, as you know, it's Juneteenth. That is super important with Black entrepreneurs. So that's why.
Love that. So what do you hope that these attendees walk away with today?
A wealth of knowledge. That's it.
Knowledge, that's it?
That's it.
That's it. What does financial freedom mean to you in one word?
Being free. Being free. And if I had to say 2 words in 2 tones, being able to do what you want to do anytime. That social impact, that's living the life you want to live, that's everything.
So I have a wealth development brand. We're all about helping people become a better version of themselves and also becoming successful, financial free. You know, I teach people how to grow and save money through life insurance and also help people fix their credit to obtain business credit and also personal loans. Just all about wealth.
Yes. So you said financial freedom, and we are at the Financial Freedom Conference. And I know you know we're living in 2025. Economy is crazy right now. So what suggestion would you give to people to help keep their finances under control right now with the economy that we're living in?
I would just say, you know, take that risk. When opportunities come to you, take them. You know, build you a team, get those trials, because you have to go through those trials in order to become successful. And, you know, just make the right moves. If it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense.
That's real. So can you speak a little bit on the importance of building passive income streams in 2025?
Passive what?
Income streams.
it's very important because, you know, everything is going to go up. The economy is going to keep, you know, getting crazy. So you have to keep, you know, that income coming. And you want to be able to pass that down to the generations under you. You know, we were brought here for that. You know, God didn't bring us here to be, you know, just like everybody else. You have to be yourself. So
Exactly, that's real.
Where you from?